The right to be left alone. Wednesday, May 1st, 2002. 2002. The makers of the Constitution conferred the most comprehensive of rights, and the right most valued by all civilized men is the right to be left alone. Well, he got part of it right, because the most valued right is the right to keep and bear arms. And with that, that gives you the right to be left alone. And this is from this guy named Justice Louis B. Brandeis or something. But according to Thomas Jefferson, the Declaration of Independence, one of the repeated injuries committed against the American people by the King of England was erecting a multitude of new offices and swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. Today, the following events on September 11th, 2001, the American people face no troublesome threat. Swarms of security agents harassing us at airports, borders, buildings, and highways. Like many of you who travel frequently, my wife and I have been subject to these overzealous security guards who ask insane questions, force us to remove our shoes, jackets, belts, buckles, and go through our carry-on bags. I've had my fingernail clippers confiscated twice. My wife was frisked 3 times in one day. She must be a hell of a looking woman. Others have fared far worse. My friend and columnist Waller Williams was almost arrested in Jacksonville, Florida after he refused to be patted down. I don't want no gay person patting me down. A congressman was required to disrobe. After these security encounters, I always feel my privacy, indeed my dignity, has been violated. President George Bush has urged citizens to return to normal life, but business and domestic affairs are never the same when a war is going on, and this war on terrorism is no exception, but there never was a real war on terrorism. We went over to steal their oil. Private enterprise has been forced to spend billions on security measures, a real burden on a recession economy. Airport security has now become federalized. We have become, in the words of Sheldon Richard, tethered citizens. In the revolutionary times, the colonialists were so incensed by the invasion of privacy and other personal abuses by the British officers that Congress' first act was to pass a Bill of Rights, including Amendment 3. No soldier shall in the time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law. Amendment 4, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall be issued but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly prescribing the place to be searched and the person or things to be seized. And then that stupid-ass, dumb-ass Supreme Court said, well, we'll give you the no-knock warrant, too. You don't need to do any of this other stuff that's in the Constitution. Breaking us down. Fourth Amendment forms the basis for a right of privacy, the right to be left alone. As Justice Louis Brandeis puts it, the enjoyment of financial and personal privacy is fundamental to a free society. True liberty is being able to walk down the street, cash a check, buy goods, talk on the telephone, or take a trip without being harassed, or hounded, or followed, or interrogated by government agents like Nazi Germany. People should be able to get away from the maddening crowds without being followed or asked stupid questions. When I travel abroad, there's no better feeling than walking down through the green custom door marked "Nothing to Declare" when I return home and close the door. Then there's a feeling of security knowing that the police aren't going to break in the middle of the night for a warrantless search. It happened in Soviet Russia. It happened in Germany. Surely not in America. Oh, well, wake up, buddy. Right to privacy is so cherished by the American of generations past and is gradually eroding. Our new airport security laws require all travelers to carry a government-issued ID, usually a driver's license or passport. Now we have become dangerously close to creating a national identity card for all Americans. The war on drugs has made it virtually impossible to deal legally in large amounts of cash, the most anonymous form of doing business. Some banks require thumbprints for identification. Mandatory drug testing of students and employees is becoming commonplace without any reference to the constitutional principle of probable cause. Since September 11th, police routinely check automobiles and trucks coming into New York City without a warrant. Tampa and other big cities are videotaping citizen and crime-prone areas around the clock. California and other states are capturing all drivers on film and issuing issuing tickets for alleged speeders. There you go, people. Their right to be left alone. And Congress can't understand that. Because why? They don't want to. They want control over you. They want you in a database. They want you unarmed, so you aren't able to fight back at all. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link